News. Good morning. I am Sarabjit Kaur. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate global partnership on artificial intelligence at Bharat Mandapam this evening. Rajasthan BJP Legislature Party to meet today to elect its leader. First sitting of newly elected Mizoram Legislative Assembly to begin this morning. President Droupadi Murmu to address second convocation ceremony of Indian Institute of Information Technology, Lucknow, today. Donald Tusk elected as new Prime Minister of Poland after current leader Mateusz Morawiecki loses confidence vote in Parliament. And COP28 in Dubai to conclude today, draft text of outcomes and decisions providing comprehensive overview to combat climate change released. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence (GPAI) Summit at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi this evening. GPAI is a multi-stakeholder initiative which aims to bridge the gap between theory and practice on AI by supporting cutting-edge research and applied activities. Top AI game changers from across the world will participate in different events. Our correspondent reports that India is the lead chair of GPAI in 2024. A report.
The summit will provide an opportunity to know what the world is thinking on artificial intelligence and what India is offering. Launched in June 2020 with 15 members, today the GPAI's membership has expanded to 28 member countries and the European Union. During the three-day summit, multiple sessions on diverse topics like artificial intelligence and global health, education and skilling, artificial intelligence and data governance, among others, will be organized. Other attractions in the summit include research symposium, Artificial Intelligence Game Changers Award and India AI Expo. Students who are winners under Yuva AI initiative and startups will also showcase their artificial intelligence models and solutions. With Dipendra Kumar, Anupam Mishra, Akashvani News, Delhi.
The BJP Legislature Party in Rajasthan will meet this afternoon in Jaipur to elect its leader. All newly elected BJP legislatures have been directed to attend the meeting. The meeting will take place at BJP state headquarters. Registration of MLAs will start at 1 p.m, after which a meeting of the legislature party will take place. Observers appointed by the BJP President, Union Minister Rajnath Singh, along with Vinod Tavre and Saroj Pandey, will also be present in the meeting. More details on this from our correspondent.
The state BJP headquarters has been decorated with flowers and lighting to welcome the new leader. Elaborate security arrangements have also been made around the BJP office. Observer for the meeting, Union Minister Rajnath Singh, is scheduled to reach Jaipur at around 11 a.m. Registration of all MLAs will start from 1 p.m. and the leader of the Legislative Party is likely to be announced around 4 o'clock. For the last 25 years, the state has been ruled alternatively by Congress leader Ashok Gehlot and BJP's Vasundhara Raje. There is debate among people whether Vasundhara Raje will again be elected the leader of the BJP Legislative Party or Rajasthan will witness a new face as Chief Minister like Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
Newly elected Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Dr. Mohan Yadav, will take oath tomorrow. Mr. Mohan Yadav was elected as the leader of the Legislature Party yesterday. He reached Raj Bhavan after being elected and met Governor Mangubhai Patel and staked claim to form the government. The governor invited Mr. Yadav to form the government. Governor Mangubhai Patel accepted the resignation of the cabinet of outgoing Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan. All senior leaders of BJP, including Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Narendra Singh Tomar, National General Secretary Kailash Vijayvargiya, Vishnu Dutt Sharma were present at the Raj Bhavan. Two deputy chief ministers are also said to be appointed in Madhya Pradesh. Finance Minister in Shivraj government, Jagdish Devra, and Public Relations Minister Rajendra Shukla have been nominated as the Deputy Chief Ministers. But both the leaders say that they do not have any information about the Deputy Chief Minister's post at the moment, but whatever responsibility the party gives them, they will fulfill it with responsibility. The venue of the swearing-in ceremony and the number of ministers are likely to be decided today. In Mizoram, the first sitting of the 9th Mizoram Legislative Assembly will begin today. This session will witness the governor's address, oath-taking of the newly elected members of the assembly, election of the speaker and deputy speaker, besides obituary. The session will have 3 sittings. Today, the oath-taking of newly elected members will be administered by pro tem speaker Lal Famkima. It will be followed by the election of the Speaker. Assembly Secretary Lal Mehria Jote told Akashvani News that only one MLA has filed a nomination for the post of Speaker. The election for the Speaker of Telangana Assembly will be held on Thursday. A notification has been issued to hold the election from 10:30 a.m. on the day. Nominations for the same will be accepted tomorrow between 10:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Nominations can be submitted to the State Legislature Secretary in person, either by the proposer or the candidate nominated. A member cannot propose his own name or propose more than one name. Nomination papers will contain the name of the member nominated and will have to be signed by the proposer. In case if the nomination of more than one member, the Assembly will proceed to elect the Speaker by ballot. Congress Party has won 64 seats with a clear majority, along with another seat won by its ally CPI, while the BRS is yet to indicate if it will contest for the post. The Parliament has passed the Jammu and Kashmir Reservation Amendment Bill 2023 and the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Amendment Bill 2023, with Rajya Sabha approving it yesterday. The bill was passed in Lok Sabha last week. The J&K Reservation Amendment Bill seeks to amend the J&K Reservation Act 2004. The Act provides reservation in jobs and admission in professional institutions to members of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other socially and educationally backward classes. The bill substitutes weak and underprivileged classes with other backward classes as declared by the UT of Jammu and Kashmir. The J&K Reorganisation Amendment Bill amends the J&K Reorganisation Act 2019, which amended the second schedule of the 1950 Act. The bill will increase the total number of Legislative Assembly seats from 83 to 90. It also reserves 7 seats for scheduled castes and 9 seats for scheduled tribes. The bill adds that the Lieutenant Governor may nominate up to 2 members from the Kashmiri migrant community to the Legislative Assembly. One of the nominated members must be a woman. Replying to the debate, Union Home Minister Amit Shah said Article 370 promoted separatism in Jammu and Kashmir and gave rise to terrorism in the region. The Home Minister reiterated that the statehood of Jammu and Kashmir will be restored and elections will also be conducted at an appropriate time.
मैं सदन के माध्यम से देश भर में बिखरे पड़े कश्मीरी पंडित और अन्य विस्थापितों को कहना चाहता हूं, नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार आपको न्याय देने के लिए कमिटेड है। आप मुझे लिखिए, कश्मीर सरकार को लिखिए, किसी भी विज्ञ के बगैर आपका रजिस्ट्रेशन कर दिया जाएगा। मतदार भी बनोगे, चुनाव भी लड़ पाओगे और जम्मू कश्मीर के अंदर आप मंत्री बनकर भी जा सकते हो।
The opposition walked out of Rajya Sabha during the Home Minister's reply to the bill. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Welcome back to the morning news. President Droupadi Murmu will address the second convocation ceremony of Indian Institute of Information Technology, Lucknow, today. Governor Anandiben Patel and Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will also grace the occasion. The President is on a 2-day visit to Uttar Pradesh since yesterday. More details from our correspondent.
A total of 315 degrees will be conferred, including 254 for boys and 61 for girl students. These degrees and diplomas include 3 BTech programs, 2 MTech programs, 2 MBA courses, and 6 PG diplomas. Tight security arrangements have been made in view of the President's program. Event venue has been declared no flying zone for drones. Earlier on Monday, President Murmu addressed the 45th convocation of Mahatma Gandhi Kasi Vidyapeeth at Varanasi and also graced the 27th year celebration of Divine Heart Foundation at Lucknow. Om Awasthi, Akashvani News, Lucknow.
In Punjab, under the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, several programs were organised in 1,666 panchayats. People from all sections of the society are participating with overwhelming enthusiasm. A report.
More than 2 lakh people have participated in the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra across the state since 22nd November. The participation of women in this yatra is on a higher side. These women look excited about benefits of various welfare schemes run by the union government. Common people consider the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra as very beneficial for the society.
मैं बलविंदर बाघा, गांव बाघा, जिला बठिंडा विकसित भारत संकल्प यात्रा है अपने आप में एक अद्भुत यात्रा है। इसके लिए मैं केंद्र सरकार और विशेष तौर पर प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं कि उन्होंने विकसित भारत संकल्प यात्रा के द्वारा भारत के एक एक नागरिक तक पहुंचने की कोशिश की है।
About 15,000 youth have registered themselves as My Bharat Swayam Sevaks in the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra programs till now. Shishu Sharma Shantal, Akashvani News, Jalandhar.
In Jammu and Kashmir, the initiation of the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra in 2 panchayats of Block Mughal Maidan in mountainous district Kishtwar witnessed an enthusiastic welcome yesterday. Akashvani Jammu correspondent reports that the IEC van traversed through Panchayat Sigri B2 and Rehelthal of the block, screening the PM's message regarding the impact of centrally sponsored schemes. The Department of Youth Services and Sports Zone Inderwal organised a kabaddi match for girls at Block Mughal Maidan. Members of the Polish parliament backed Donald Tusk to become Poland's prime minister after current leader Mateusz Morawiecki lost a confidence vote in the country's parliament yesterday. According to media reports, the vote was 248 in favor, and 201 against. Tusk returns nearly 2 months after a coalition of opposition parties led by him secured victory in the national election held in October this year. Today marks the last day of the 13-day COP28 in Dubai. On the penultimate day yesterday, the draft text summarizing the outcomes and decisions was released, providing a comprehensive overview of global efforts to combat climate change. A report.
The draft of the first global stocktake under the Paris Agreement acknowledges the imperative for profound, swift and sustained reductions in greenhouse gas emissions and urges the participating countries to consider a range of actions. These include tripling global renewable energy capacity and doubling the annual rate of energy efficiency improvements worldwide by 2030. Additionally, it calls for the swift reduction of unabated coal, implementing constraints on new unabated coal power generations. Furthermore, it advocates for a just, orderly and equitable reduction in both the consumption and production of fossil fuels to achieve net zero emissions by, before or around 2050. The draft also emphasizes the urgency of accelerating the substantial reduction of non-carbon dioxide emissions, particularly methane emissions, globally by 2030. Lastly, the document underscores the importance of phasing out inefficient fossil fuel subsidies that encourage wasteful consumption and do not address energy poverty or just transitions, aiming for their elimination as soon as possible. This is Vinod Kumar for Akashvani from Dubai.
And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Anita Anand.
Thank you, Sarabjit. Most newspapers today opened with verdict of the 5-judge bench upholding abrogation of Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir. Centre's J&K Act gets SC stamp rights, the Indian Express. SC upholds repeal of J&K's special status, headlines The Hindu. People jubilant, politicians bicker, states The Pioneer. Speaking after launching Viksit Bharat at 2047 Voice of Youth, Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Youth of India is agent of change, beneficiary, notes the Asian age. And finally, in a progressive move towards rehabilitation, the hard-to-run outlet at petrol pump inmates to man it, writes the Times of India. And with that, it's back to you, Sarabjit.
Thank you, Anita. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate global partnership on artificial intelligence at Bharat Mandapam this evening. Rajasthan BJP Legislature Party to meet today to elect its leader. First sitting of newly elected Mizoram Legislative Assembly to begin this morning. President Droupadi Murmu to address second convocation ceremony of Indian Institute of Information Technology, Lucknow today. Donald Tusk elected as new Prime Minister of Poland after current leader Mateusz Morawiecki loses confidence vote in Parliament, and COP28 in Dubai to conclude today. Draft text of outcomes and decisions providing comprehensive overview to combat climate change released. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.